It's playing out in car parks in affluent suburbs. It is now working on a plan. Tens of thousands of lives could depend on what they expected to be around 2,500.
Youth Report, sponsored by SkiSet, the online ski rental network.
Shemaya urgently needs someone who cares, not someone who... Will you reach out and reach out today by calling in in the community? Change that lasts, not someone who hurt, exploit and abuse them. Please call 0800 035 4477 and sponsor a child with Action Aid today.
Bring allergic activity on your property. Available at rig.com and select retailers.
Good.
You might think, well, making steps and creating these environments, making trans people feel that their voices have been listened to more into doing this, and it makes excellent business sense as well.
Let's have a look at their website for us.
Servicing all repairs with approved areas nationwide. We monitor the workshop and use our trade discount to help negotiate great prices with you. Collect from your home or work and deliver your car back to you. Get a warranty, repair or service work at motoreasy.com today. We'll do all the hard work and make taking care of your motor easy.
I think the online response is brilliant. It is also the apotheosis of your career. Right here, save my people. Work alert, available now. Nothing of a king.
You're watching Sky News, the top stories this afternoon at 4. EU leaders will have written that things could get rough as they set out their negotiating position on Brexit.
The talks, which I found to start, will be difficult, complex and sometimes even confrontational. There is no way around it.
The fate of Gibraltar is thrown into the Brexit talks as the EU appears to be Spain the veto on the Rock's future. Also ahead, Estonia tells Greece dangers the negotiation will be difficult and confrontational.
Once and only once we have achieved sufficient progress on the withdrawal, can we discuss the framework for our future relationship. Starting with parallel talks on all issues at the same time, as suggested by some in the UK, will not happen.
President Joseph Muscat.
Australia on the principles of the exit, then once the principles of the exit are agreed, we will start talking about the future relationship. But, and that's a very important point, the sufficient progress will be determined by the 27.
That sounds like it's taking on a carrot.
Well, I think it's about negotiating.
It's Freedom Day here, when Malta celebrates the moment the last British warship sailed out of its waters. Since then, the two countries have maintained close ties. After this Brexit, with tortured negotiations ahead, can Britain and the European Union do the same? On another rocky outcrop at the other end of the Mediterranean, Tusk's guidelines are causing outrage. They appear to offer Spain a veto on the future of Gibraltar, reopening a diplomatic can of worms at the very outset of negotiations. Just one thorny issue among many likely to bedevil Brexit talks in the months and years ahead. Dominic Wackhorn, Sky News, Gibraltar.
Chris will tell you about the last opening talks from Brussels. They're very easy to you, Mike. So, two interesting reflections on
This is very severe in Scottish Parliament. What we're dealing with now is not a request from me or the SNP or even just the Scottish Government. This is the will of the Scottish Parliament. Now, if she refuses to enter into those sensible discussions that I anticipate in the letter that she might, what I've said in is this. In my view, the world is going to pass the state. There's a question of ethical legislation, but how and the minister didn't want to do
about. On December 29th, as President Obama expelled 35 Russian diplomats for the country's alleged interference in the US presidential election, Michael Flynn called the Russian ambassador. In early January, a report from the Director of US National Intelligence claimed Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered the campaign to influence the election. On January 12th, allegations emerged that Flynn and the Russian ambassador had discussed sanctions in their phone calls, something forbidden under diplomatic rules. 3 days later, Vice President Mike Pence appeared on television demanding the allegations. They offered the 8 steps which then ultimately discussed.
was saying that Trump University was not what it proclaimed to be, and it wasn't a university of any kind, and part of this settlement is actually $1 billion to the state of New York for those misleading claims that this was a university. He said it wasn't going to pay out. He has obviously paid out now, and this was something that was arranged pretty much as soon as he took office. Now, the way they're shaping this is that Donald Trump needs to focus on leading the country, and he hadn't paid out.
Prime Ministers are standing in the way of the second referendum on Scottish independence. Nicola Sturgeon has sent a letter to Down 2 demanding another vote, but Theresa